Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak 2 Part 91. In the previous video, we, well, you know, what did we do, gang? Talked to NPCs? I think we just did what? Just the Tyrell district? I don't know why it took so long. I don't know, it's like there's a lot more people out and about. So I don't even feel like I was yapping all that much. I mean, you know. No more than usual, and I feel like normally we can do a little bit more than one district in one video, but you know how it be sometimes. With You has returned, and they're holding their 6-month anniversary concert. Tonight's going to be exciting. I'm sure they've only improved since their last performance. The Revolution Festival concert was definitely some peak showmanship, but they even got professional posters this time. That advertising's bound to bring in more fans. Can't wait to see them all. Nah, that's not an inevitable struggle. You guys are washed. Bring back the music from yesterday. It's the With You 6-month anniversary. We're gonna go all out today. The next song we're doing is one of our biggest hits yet. You all know the lyrics, so sing along. Whoa, say la la la. With You is the best. Yep. Rin, do you know the lyrics? Fan? Aaron? Don't pretend you're not into this shit. Perfect. Attendance is as I expected, and the fans seem pretty pumped up too. We're having a meet and greet after the performance as well. Should be a pretty good chance to sell merch. Though we should make a profit. This is exactly the chance they've been waiting for. I'm glad I decided to take on being their manager. Sayla and Lulu have been picking up whatever jobs they could find in order to fund their performances. Anything to pursue their dream, I guess, but things are going to be different from now on. If we can get the fans to spend more money on them, they'll have no problem setting up shows. Well, I mean, that's kind of the... I mean, that's the kicker, you know? Hey, if everyone just donates money, then we'll be fine. Like, yeah, I guess, in theory. But, you know, A, you gotta have enough people. B, you gotta have enough people who want to give you money because you're I guess good enough or whatever. All right, we're gonna save you for later. I'm gonna finish all the other talks and then we're gonna do our side quest. Phew, sure did run a lot today. That was really rejuvenating. Looks like we finished a little later than usual. Want me to drop you off at home? Sure. Lottie's so nice. Can't even remember what I used to want my ideal boyfriend. Lottie's practically perfect. But he's my friend. Yeah, just my friend. Hey, what are you looking down for? Is it all that running catching up to you? Maybe we should take tomorrow off to do something fun, you know? Like a little reset. Okay, dang, that means I'll have to dress up. Tom and I have been doing a lot of running together lately. I think she might have strained herself trying to keep up. Well, hope that's not the case. Maybe I should listen to what she wants to do from now on. I'll ask her tomorrow. Yeah. He's my friend. Why would my heart betray me like this? I'm at a standstill, Anna. Why is my pulse still rising? Yeah, I don't know. You do you, girl. Got a damn party up in here. Hi, Pop. Are you done with your work today? I heard there was some commotion over in Old Town. Yep, my biggest rival, Van Archive, blown to smithereens. Yeah, sorry. I promise I'm done for the day. Thankfully, the CID came to help us out, so we finished a little quicker than I thought we would. That means you can play with me tonight. Should we do some dress up? Ooh, how about hide and seek? Gigi, I know you love spending time with him, but your father needs all the rest he can get at the moment. Oh, I guess he can play one game of hide and seek. Thank you, Latifah, but there's no need to worry. After all, it's been quite a while since I played with Gigi, hasn't it? I was starting to feel a little lonely. I'll play with you as long as you want tonight. Well, until your bedtime, at least. Ah, I love you, Papa. Well, as long as you don't wreck the house. Oh, the house will be absolutely wrecked. Let's hurry home so we can get dinner started. He's got a weak spot for his kid, huh? Well, I mean, as you should. What a good dad. Hey, don't think I didn't notice you all. And what are you eavesdropping on us for? Sorry, we'll be on. That's the first time anybody's ever noticed us eavesdropping. Are you the Grand Master? I wish Papa could come home early every day. Same, I guess. Well, you know, if I was the Papa in the situation, I wish I could come home early every day. He looks so cool when he's doing his police work. And he always makes sure to play with me on his time off. Gigi is always asleep by the time her father gets home. That's why days like today are so important to her. Well, when they're happy. I know, days off are very important. Well, it's not a day off, it's an early day, but getting to the end of my day off, my last day off, honestly, we haven't finished the quota yet. But I'm still gonna probably get like a couple more videos done today. But we'll probably come slightly under my estimate, which my goal for the 3 days off was to increase the Trails backlog to 15 videos and finish Ace Attorney. And I was able to finish Ace Attorney, finish that just a little bit before I started recording this. So that's done. So all we have going on is Trails now. The problem is that took like 2 more hours than I thought it was going to take. And the Trails videos have been going a little longer, so I think it's going to be like maybe a 12 video backlog, maybe 13 when all's said and done. Because I think 79 goes up today. So we'll have about a 2-week backlog, and I can almost maintain it. Like, we're probably like at replacement level. I think I record probably like 5 videos a week on the low side and maybe 7 or 8 on the high side. So we'll be able to kind of maintain that backlog, at least for a while. That was a wonderful discussion. I'm sure Rooney would make for a great teacher someday. And the more children he teaches about different cultures, the closer we are to achieving true peace in Zemuria. I mean, in theory, yes. I would love to think that, but unfortunately, all the knowledge and access in the world does not really change people's opinions too much. That was so cool, Rooney. Thanks for sharing it with us. Old stories of Elson were fun, but one about the Republic's revolution made my heart pound. Thanks for listening. This is my first time holding a session with everyone. I was kind of nervous in the beginning, but it went real smoothly. Wait, is something wrong, Errol? Those stories made my heart feel sad. And I still don't get the number game you made us play. Why do you make it so hard for? Do you want me to explain it again? No, I want you to explode. The history of the Central East is quite different from our own. I wish I took a bit more interest in it. As for Al, she's not very good with math, so I just did a simple guess the number game. Actually, I hadn't expected to be such a hit with them. Anyway, I guess it's gotten pretty late, huh? Don't worry about the others. I'll walk them home once we're finished here. This is so annoying. How come the only one doesn't get it? Whatever. I'll just get Reno to give me the answers. Yeah, I guess that's one way to do it. I heard what happened to your office in the CID. Glad to see you're all doing alright. Still, doesn't sound like you involved yourself in something pretty dangerous. Yeah, more or less. Didn't think it'd turn out like that, though. I can certainly sympathize. However, we can't ignore this presented a very clear threat to civilians. You know what, also, it just reminded me, I kind of forgot about the bomb. The fact that we technically die there. Also, so they killed us 3 fucking times. So I want triple the apologies from Brizette. Fairy, once again, you're still okay. I don't have any beef with you. The police will be conducting a thorough investigation. I trust you're willing to give me the full story sometime. Well, actually, no, because if we tell you the full story, then, like, is mind control, can you use that in a Zemurian court? I would hope so, because it happens all the fucking time. Makes sense you'd be concerned. Yeah, sometime. Because, like, yeah, they did, you know, commit acts of terrorism, but, like, they were mind controlled, so I guess it's okay, right? I was told that yesterday's Z1 race was cancelled due to a terrorist plot. I suspect that most people here are attempting to ease their worries. Thankfully, there were no casualties, but I sense there's still some disappointment over the matter. Be it as it may, I'm glad there are children like Rooney who are trying to learn about other cultures. Understanding begets connection, after all. The children are the flames of hope that will guide us into the future. I can only ask that Arusha blesses their path forward. I mean, true, that's pretty true. Oh, it's you guys. Hey there. What's up? Doing some night fishing? Actually, you've been training to capture this gigantic fish Kyle saw the other day. Yeah, they both thought I made it up at first, but they only had to see it for themselves to become true believers. Yeah, if only I could figure out how to catch it. Well, keep at it, I guess. If anyone can do it, you can. You can be sure of that. After all, we're pro anglers. By the way, the weather's pretty good for fishing tonight, don't you think? Here. Oh, let's go. We double dipped on the dumplings? Thanks. Appreciate it.
Very well.
Catch a large fish, you need sturdy fishing rod and stable technique. I have the most experience out of three of us, and I'm not so sure that'll be good enough. I can't lose confidence now. That fish is going to be mine for sure. This might just be the rarest fish we ever catch. We still don't know what it's like this, though. All Kyle saw was its shadow. It's got to be massive.
There sure are a lot of fish here.
Are there?
Let's see what I can catch.
Caught it. Caught it. I don't see no super fish. I don't know if that's going to be like a normal quest or if it's going to be like, you know, you have to caught all the fish to be able to catch the super fish. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't think we're going to catch all the fish.
Now, what's it say?
Van, there's something I'd like to ask you and your team about. Are you in Riverside? I didn't see you. I must have overlooked you. Because, like, I thought you were there, and then, like, I walked over, and then you weren't there. Because, you know, she was mentioning Shino, and, like, I thought you were over there, but... Because we didn't talk to you. I don't know, I guess I just forgot. Welcome, it's a pleasure to see you all again. Saw the notice, you said you had something you wanted to discuss with us? I guess it's good that I didn't talk to her because it maybe would have started the quest immediately. Yes, I do. Hey, you want to add your own personal flair, huh? I worked really hard to be where I am today. I even managed to bar my own little bar at this food truck. I enjoyed the work, meeting all kinds of people, getting to introduce them to new drinks, but this one fucker in the damn Central Marché stole my shit. Even has my exact menu. And I feel like I'm stuck in a bit of a rut. So you want to try improving yourself? Honestly, I'm a little surprised to hear you say that. So you've been doing really well. Didn't expect you to be so passionate on making a change. Did something happen? Bartenders don't usually get the chance to talk about themselves. My mother raised me all by herself. Growing up, she made sure that I knew I could do anything I wanted to, be anything I wanted to be. After a series of events, I chose to be a bartender. But something hit me recently. I fulfilled my goal of becoming a bartender, yeah, but am I okay with just being a bartender? Shouldn't I strive to be a little more? Well, I mean, maybe. Do you want to strive to be a little more? But you shouldn't strive to be more just for the sake of, like, feeling like you should be more. If you're happy where you are, there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I'm trying to figure out how to take myself a step further. And you think we can help you out? Yes, I've been thinking about it for a while now, but I can't seem to come to a decision on what to do. That's why I thought it might be helpful to hear a few of your opinions, considering you're also worldly and experienced. I mean, some of us are kids, but I think it might be overestimating what we can do for you, Shino. You should have more faith in yourself. After all, you're the one with the bartending knowledge. It's cute that you're so humble, Van. I'm sure Shino just wants to hear the viewpoints of someone with a lot of experience. Right, old man? Well, her request seems easy enough. Seeing someone so willing to perfect their craft, it's a commendable feat for sure. You may not know much about bartending, but having a lot of opinions I think will surely be a help. But, like, I don't even know, like, what would be more? Like, unless, like, do you want to own a bar? Because that seems like unless you want to do something completely different. Because, like, the progression, if you want to stay a bartender, would be, I guess, to own an actual, like, you know, physical location. Or, like, a, you know, stationary location. Like, upgrade from the food truck. I don't mean to interrupt any of your plans, so please feel free to look into this when you feel like you're able to. Alright. Law, man. So lawful the way we encouraged alcoholism or something. I don't know. Actually, I guess we do have a little time on our hands at the moment. I got an idea who we can talk to. Should be back soon with some good stuff. Thank you so much. As soon as I can develop my own style, I intend to challenge Bermonti. He's someone I've looked up to for a while. I intend to wow him at making the best cocktail he's ever seen. It's time to trying to recreate the competition they had in Tharbad last year. I call dibs on being the judge. Aren't you a little too young to be drinking so much? Well, aren't you a little too young to be murdering me 3 times? Considering your various connections throughout the city, I'm sure we'll find someone in no time. Do you have anyone in mind? Thinking. There's 5 oh no, that's a lot. 5 places we can choose from. Riverside, Station Street, Side End District, Old Town, and Tyrell District. We should go to at least 3, but if we have time, I'd like to visit all of them. Understood. Minimum of 3, maximum of 5. How many times Rosette killed me? Actually, before we leave, I have a question for Miss Shino. What exactly drew you to bartending in the first place? I figure knowing that much might give us an insight into how to help you more effectively. Well, it wasn't really anything life-changing, and honestly, the story's a little embarrassing. Ooh, you have my attention. But I suppose it is impolite to dig into a lady's secrets. I guess we'll just have to ask around until we can find. I'd rather hear it from the horse's mouth. The hearse's mouth. Like, if you're gonna, like, don't admit, like, hey, I'm gonna figure out your secrets behind your back. Like, I'd rather just tell you.
Time to start working.
A style that suits oneself. I guess I had to rely on you after all. Well, I appreciate the help anyway. Please be careful on the roads tonight.
Nowhere better in Riverside than here.
It's really nice.
Okay. Apparently we're going to the concert hall. Oh, I feel a sneeze. It happened. I'm a psychic. My unclouded eye revealed to me the fact that I was going to sneeze before I sneezed. They're really in the groove. Should I wait for them to finish? I mean, I guess we're just gonna go to everywhere, right? Van and the others watched the girls practice performance to the end. Once they came off stage, the group explained the situation to them. And you thought we'd be able to help? Wow, this makes me feel like a real idol. A real idol? Are they gonna, like, you know, put us on a temple thing and worship us or something? Say hello, we've been doing this stuff for months already. We have fans all over the Republic. That's true, with you it's very popular at my school. Yeah, I even hear your music while taking a walk around town. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so negative. It took a while for our group to take off. Oh wow, it took fucking 6 months. Oh wow, I'm so famous. Fuck you, eat my ass. Must be nice to have talent, be good at your fucking hobby, you piece of shit. I'm still getting used to the attention. And we even almost disbanded at one point. Well, I guess I can't really blame you for feeling like that. We may have performed well, but nobody really accepted us at first. Yeah, we finally proved that we can sell, though. They can't doubt us ever again. Well, you're saying that it's important to make people recognize your worth. Not only your managers, but the public, too. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not enough to be good at what you do. If it's in the service industry, you have to really put your back into marketing yourself. Pretty words alone won't get you to the top. Seems like pretty sound advice for making a living out here. Thanks for taking the time to talk with us. Good luck with your show and everything. Yeah, but what if you hate the marketing? What if you don't want to do that part? Take me to... Are we missing somewhere? Wait. I see 4 marks on the map. Oh, Old Town's marked. Okay. I was like, I only see 3 on the menu, but I see 4 marks on the map. Who do I think we're supposed to talk to? Is Kisara in Old Town right now? Because that'd be the person I'm thinking of, but I don't remember where she's at. Maybe the bathhouse?
Then let's head
Maybe
over.
how to become the greatest bather? Nope, okay. Wait, actually I was right. Oh yeah, because you are here. Okay.
Let me ask you something.
I had the right idea. I just wasn't entirely sure where Kisara was. You know, I made me write one of these how-to books a few years ago. And it was called Huck's Guide on How to... Boy, was that a pain in the rear. Especially, yeah, that was the second chapter. You wrote a book? That's amazing. He used to be an investor, after all. They once called him the finance guru. I'm sure a lot of people sought out his advice. Yeah, he's more than just some old man who likes bass and mahjong. Might be helpful to hear what he has to say. Well, I'd have to disagree. I'm just your friendly neighborhood elder, don't you know? Should we step out for a second? Nah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. And I think I'd actually like to hear Miss Matilda's input as well. Oh, well, I hope you're not expecting too much. There's really only so much I can say. Here's what I have. Even if you're confident in your abilities, you're only so much you should push yourself. Once you start overexerting yourself, nothing you produce will live up to your expectations. There's simply no need to force yourself to constantly improve. You gotta keep moving at your own pace. Accept mediocrity, basically. It's the path to happiness. I see. Then while you're moving at your own pace, you can use your trial and error to find ways to better yourself. Honestly, I thought you'd say something more complex. I'm just some fussy old man to you, aren't I? Well, anyway, old folks are prone to saying that things have to be a certain way. But as generations come and go, it's natural the world will change with them. It's young folks like you that are out there experiencing the world, after all. You know what's really happening. If we respect our own thoughts and feelings, everything should go swimmingly. That's why I want you to live your life to the fullest. Listen to your heart. You'll have a better world in no time. True, that's pretty true. Unless your heart's bad. If you have a bad heart, don't listen to that shit. But if you got like a good heart, if you're like, ooh, I love empathy, be listening to your heart. If you're like, ooh, I hate empathy, fuck off. Because that's probably the single biggest problem in like world society is a like crazy lack of empathy. Oh, that's all I got to say on the matter. That was really nice, Huck. Talk about a far cry from the usual shenanigans. You sure live a long life, too. That way you can keep an eye on any of us youngins lose their way. What are you talking about? Aren't you older than me? No, I fully plan on going senile and living the rest of my days with a lovely young nurse. And my impression of you is right back in the toilet. Ready to tuck it up, keeping my game face on all day. I'd kill to use a pretty girl's lap as a pillow right about now. Yep. Flicking his forehead. Okay, you say the same thing? Yeah. Well, alright, that's Old Town done and dusted. Now I feel like going to the
What are we waiting for?
Station Street. Who do I think it's going to be in Station Street? Don't look. Cover my eyes. I'm covering my eyes. Who would we talk to in Station Street? I still have my eyes covered, I promise. I'm thinking, who's in Station? There's the Bracer Guild. There's the 2 cafes. I honestly have no clue. Pharmacy guy, maybe? No, not pharmacy. Well, maybe pharmacy guy. I'm going to go pharmacy guy. It's not pharmacy guy. It's... I don't know. Somebody in... Is it Ilhan? I don't think he's the best person to ask. It apparently is? Nah, man. He ain't got no good advice. Carlos said he wants me to rethink my venture. You see, he's worried that I might start neglecting Iota if I go any further. Then I'd leave my barista work once I got too involved. To tell you the truth, I've already made headway on creating a foundation for the project. I'm still here, aren't I? I got plenty of time to focus on Iota. Well, maybe I should actually take the time to assuage Carla's worries. Never had any intention of leaving Iota. How could I quit now that all the memories we've made? Plus it makes it the perfect work environment. Planned on starting the project by setting up its base foundation from the beginning. It would just make those pesky bank negotiations easier. Surprised he misunderstood, actually. I'll have to talk to him about it later. Alright, speaking of talk, fucking...
Let me ask you something.
A lot of reasoning for things I do is based on instinct. Suppose that makes it a bit difficult for me to explain. I guess one thing I always try and do is examine everything closely, especially the things I have an interest in. And it was actually born from a combination of my interests. If I remember, you were studying at the Basel Institute of Science and you decided to start a venture business, right? That's correct, and from there I used the money I earned to open a store. It was my dream to start a brand new type of business, a normal cafe. It's quite risky to do something that has never been done before. Were you not concerned? Were you concerned when you tried to murder us 3 times? That hadn't been done. Well, it had been done before, but not by you. You see, I was well aware. No, I'm never letting it go. I will not let it go until, I don't know, at least until it says Act 4, maybe. Or it says, until the act changes. The actual number, until it says Final Act or Act 4. Or is that you remain on the shit list? Maybe then, maybe when some time has healed some wounds. But it's still too fresh right now. So I'm going to be getting fresh with you. I was well aware it was a rather daring move, but that didn't mean I couldn't do it. Why, nobody would try anything new if they were too afraid of the risks. Go from 0 to 1, you have to be willing to act. I see, acting offensively also often leads to stagnation. And it's at that moment you want to create something new altogether. That's where the fun part comes in. It's a real great time trying to brainstorm all sorts of new ideas. Seems like a pretty relevant advice. People who challenge themselves every once in a while will eventually find success. Well, I think that's about all I can say about that. No problem. Gave us a lot to think on. Makes 3 spots. You can head back to Shino now. Nah. We're giving her the full deets.
What can I get for you? Hope it's to your satisfaction.
Can't help getting excited when I come up with new ideas. Challenging myself is what makes me feel alive. I mean, the whole, like, you have to talk to 3 out of it's kind of weird. Like, if it was like you had to find the NPCs yourself, maybe. Like, if it was like the old days. It would make more sense to have it be like, ooh, you gotta see if you can track them down. Who the hell are you? Hold up. Do you see that hunk getting arrested over there? Were you here earlier? That's the same guy who's been making bedroom eyes at me lately. It has to be. I overheard them calling him a scammer, but no way. Was he just marking me as... Oh, I do vaguely remember. Yeah, because you're the one that walks around, so he must have missed you. This fling was dead out of the gate. Yeah, because you like to, like, if you don't talk to you immediately, you, like, run off into the fucking ether. Normally. But, like, you're not moving now. Did I just walk past you? I mean, I guess it's possible. Also, I didn't talk to you. Mario's side job. Guess what? My new spring medley is selling even better than the winter combo did. Talk about fruits of one's labor, right? This goes to show how popular seasonal ice cream can be. I always have to make summer and autumn ones to finish the set, but tackling other themes would be fun too.
What can I get for you? Thanks for shopping.
I hear that new movie is out of this world.
That new movie's out of this world, you know, because it's well, the plot, it's kind of a crazy plot. It's about so the opening, it's got like a moon. And then the moon, it's got like a face, like a human face on it, and then like a rocket goes up, goes out of this world and hits her right in the eye. God, I cried the whole entire time.
Let me ask you something.
I'm honored you would seek my advice. I must say, however, I'm surprised to see you again, Miss Lannister. Yeah, well, I just give you guys a hand every now and then. We probably pay more than the movies do at this point. Now, if you've ruined your career with all the slop you've put out. You've had a pretty lengthy career in entertainment. I'm sure you've got the pride to match. Done a lot of good work. You certainly won't hear me deny that. When we first opened our doors, it was the very dawn of Opal Films. The idea we've built was on a cinema that would make you fall in love with movies. We used that idea as motivation ever since. I continue to play a variety of films at our theater, both old and new. If I remember correctly, you even play some of the stuff your employees recommend. Yes, we do. I often hope that doing so will ignite a desire for film in them. From a management point of view, there's certainly nothing wrong with playing what are often blockbusters. However, if that was all you ever played, it'd be a bit difficult to foster a passion for movies. That's what we believe, at least. That's not to say that other theaters are in the wrong, though. No, I pick up what you're putting down. Fuck Ballas. I get it. I understand. You're speaking in code. The way I see it, all theaters play a role in creating an appreciation for movies. It's nice to kick back and relax in Opal Film. I wonder if they'll ever build a theater over in Crossbarrel Liberal. It's hard to find time to go see them as a student, though. I suppose I'll have to indulge as much as I can while I'm still here. Yeah, busy people have a really hard time seeing the movies. Don't they, Van? Oh, it's really hard for busy people to find time to fit in movie watching time. I agree. Hearing you say that makes it all the more worthwhile. Anyway, I hope you're able to glean something useful from all my talk. Also, Ren, let's be real. You ain't that damn busy. You can't be a super genius and also be busy at school. There's no shot. It doesn't compute. Because school, you generally have a shit ton of free time. Especially, or like way more free time than you do, like, you know, as an adult, generally speaking. I can understand maybe if you're like an elite school, it's like a bit different. But she's a super genius, so it shouldn't matter. It's not like she's like having to, oh no, I don't know how to do this homework. It's really hard. And your extracurricular activities, all you're doing is, it's a damn festival. It ain't all that serious.
Thank you for your visit today.
And they've had like, you know, they've been working on this shit for 9 months.
The showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
I don't want to talk to you.
If you
Stop. You can't sell Judith on me. I'm immune to advertising.
The movie is out of this world.
The more you tell me to watch something, the less I'm going to watch it.
On my way.
Who's here? Eyes closed. I don't know. Hotel guy. Fuck. Basketball kid. Motherfucker. Oh wait, no. Oh no, it's soba guy. That makes a little bit more sense. Good work, team. You're all doing great. Props to you for practicing your butts off while the away team's been gone. Thanks to the knife, Frawley. You really know how to psych us up. Kirk and the rest of the crew are going to be blown away in the how much we've improved. We're free to use the court all we like, so we're going to make the most of this chance to hone our skills. Everyone's so pumped up today. I feel like cheering you guys on twice as hard. You know, we probably wouldn't have been able to this motivated work for you. We've got a lot to thank you for. For real, for you showed up, things are really tense around here. So tense you could cut the air with a knife. Simon would always take charge and everything's got out of hand. That's surprising to hear. I mean, I knew you guys had a lot going on back then, but you're all such good people. It's hard to imagine this group being on pins and needles. It still would have been if not for you. You helped us change for the better. In fact, I'd say you've been just as much of a positive influence on us as Simon's been. Come on. There's no way that's true. Don't give me this on my credit. I'm not doing anything special. I'm just hanging out with them and cheering them on. Why are they hitting me with a barrage of thank yous? I don't get it. I'm just doing what any good friend would do. No. In the JRPG world, as long as you express the most tiny level of common decency, you're the greatest person who's ever lived. And everyone will fall in love with you.
How about some more music?
You don't even have to be a good person, you just have to not be a bad person. And they'll be like, oh my god, they're so good and have a pure soul. I mean, that's not really a JRPG thing. That's like a most like video game thing. Kirk and some of the other players are currently going head to head with teams from the other districts. I'm trying to see how far they'll get without me. But it's really hit me now that the court feels empty without them. It's like a freaking ghost town. Thanks to frauds over, this place has become as lively as it is. Wait, do you actually have something new to say, or? Brawl's parents aren't around anymore, but she's always so upbeat and positive. Guess she's made of sterner stuff. Got a way of lifting the spirits of everyone around her with that bright personality. It's infectious, I tell you. I bet you anything she'll be leading this crew a few years from now. Plus, she can dunk, believe it or not.
Gonna eat something?
Hey, big boy, something happening today? Well, the night's looking like a good night, so you want to change your pace, why don't you go for a drive with me? A night seeing all the hidden sights of the city. Don't want to miss out, do you? And now I really gotta hand it to Kansas. Tonight's soba was tasty as all get out. Dinners that don't need a heaping of alcohol on the side are rare indeed. But now that it's over, wanna grab a drink with me?
Okay.
Couldn't think of it. Been a while since I first set up shop here. Back in my younger days, I'd bring my stall to all sorts of places. This is where I chose to settle in the inn. Can be kinda nice to try my hand in the other parts of town, though. Maybe I'll take the time to return to my roots every now and then.
Let me ask you something.
I don't really have any advice to give. I just do my best to serve anyone who sits down. Kinda figured you'd say that. But when you serve people, is there maybe something you do to try and make it special? I want my stall to be a place that people can find peace at. On a day filled with mundanities, on a night where you just don't want to be alone. There are a lot of people that stop by that are just looking for some relief. I can definitely see the appeal in having a drink outside. Also, same partner. I subscribe to that ideology. Unless everyone's got to smush it in when you're at a food stall. Gives it a real sense of unity. Make it sound like you're here all the time. Anyway, that's a philosophy. We're glad to use it for reference. I don't think I said anything important. Mind having some skewers for me ready later? Or ready for me later? Word, why use all word when couldn't just skip some?
Gonna eat something?
Might have said too much. I think you said all you needed to say, partner. All you needed to say. Wait, did I not do the Tyrell district?
Then let's head over.
Were there two people in Tyrell? Oh, no, that's our other monster quest. The monster quest.
Then let's head over.
Upon opening a slot, your maximum EP will be increased as well. I should not be able to read that.
Nowhere better in Riverside than here.
Alright, girly. You gonna learn today. Sorry to keep you waiting. Managed to get some really insightful stuff for you. Thank you so much. You brought back so much more than I see. That's a pretty good idea. Sorry, I guess I got a little caught up in reading. It is kind of a lot of like it's hard to follow all 5 of these advices at the same time. Anyway, I'm sure I'll do my best work with all the info you've gathered. Seem pretty confident about that. Well, this is some really good advice after all. I should go ahead and start working on my cocktail now. I'll bring it to Bramati once I'm finished. Called him a little while ago and he said he'd always wanted to entertain a challenge. Of course he is. I'm sure it helps if you're one of his beloved juniors too. Come to think of it, won't you need someone to judge? Do you want one of us to jump in? I think I'd be a good choice. You just want a free drink. We're acting on Shino's request this time. We should find a judge that'll be impartial. Impartial. What about Primo? I know she hates Shino, but you know, it's like a respectful rivalry type thing. Why don't we get someone they're both familiar with? Can't think of anyone. I believe that would be best. Let's see, why don't we ask Elaine, Renan, Mario? I mean, I would think Van would be the impartial one, but I did think Mario. Elaine and Ren, I don't know about that. But have they ever? Well, we've seen Elaine at Shino's bar. I don't think we've seen Ren. This should be fun. Do you think we should head over to get anything ready? A clash between teacher and student, huh? Upon the group's arrival to Brahmani's, the judges began to make their way in. Everyone awaited Shino's arrival with bated breath, then finally she came. I know you've been feeling a bit down for quite some time, but you seem to be in pretty good spirits now. I'm assuming something good happened. Also, do you get it? Spirits, because we're at a bar? It's a little Brahmani classic there for you. I finally figured out the kind of bartender I want to be. And I believe I found my own style too. But just believing isn't enough. I need you to recognize me as well. But please, Master Brahmani, won't you take on my challenge? Well, I gladly accept. However, I'd be lying if I said I never recognized your skill in the first place. Alright then, as previously decided, I'll start us off. A contest between Brahmani and Shino, huh? This will be interesting. Oh yeah, we're here too, by the way. I guess it'd be a little crass to place bets though. Let's just see how it turns out. Rin be like, I don't like the seeds. Granted, that I don't know if I'd like the seeds, so... That's Brahmani's Charme de la Nuit. It won runner-up at the bartending tournament last year. Wait, he didn't win? Who won? I thought Brahmani... maybe, because I guess when there was like another bartender there who I guess won? I don't know. Ah yes, the theme I chose was Sweet Nights Spent Reveling in Perilous Secrets. I've made a few different variations as the contest and thought about. Please help yourself. It's delicious. The sweet and sour taste maintains an exquisite balance. It's really gentle on the tongue. I think this would be perfect for someone who can't hold their liquor. Hey, what is this all I'm gonna get to drink? Do you guys not trust me? I know last time I got drunk I said some fucked up things. Well, not really fucked up, but you know, I was saying some stuff. The drink itself is rather pleasing to the eye. I'd say it's good enough to add to your usual menu. Why, thank you, and I suppose now it's Shino's turn. Ooh, an old-fashioned. Looks pretty simple. That's exactly why it's so easy to arrange. You just have to add whatever fruit or liquor you desire. The world made to your liking. I call it Vivid Perioso. Please help yourself. It's super fruity. I kind of thought it'd be a little more bitter. Wait, there is a bitter taste too. It's not overtaking the sweetness at all, though. I sense there's a bourbon base, but the unique alcohol feel has been restrained. The faint punch it gives is a little addicting. I could see myself indulging a bit too much. And then Elaine's like, it gets you drunk. It needs to be, I don't know, I just feel like that just seems like what Elaine would be like. Like, I don't care what I'm drinking, as long as it gets me fucking shit-faced. Because it's like, it seems like it'd be fitting because it's not her personality, so that's why it would work. Whereas Rin, he's too up his own ass for that. And then Mario, she just wants the stuff that tastes good because she's like the smart one. It all goes down rather smoothly. And the scent, is that black tea? That's right, it's part of the tea selections at my bar. Bourbon and black tea, two of my favorite drinks. Would you mind if I had a glass as well? What do you think? Both the sweet and bitter taste are in perfect harmony. It's almost like a sample of life. You'll find no complaints here, Shino. The drink shares all of your charms. I appreciate your praise. You picked up on exactly what I tried to do with it, too. Life is both dreams that are sweet and failures that are bitter. Or that are sweet and failures that are bitter. Everyone has times when they hesitate to keep pushing forward. And once you reach that point, there's no need to struggle in vain. You just have to keep going at your own pace. That's what I was hoping to convey with this cocktail. Wow, I thought they were supposed to convey you get drunk after you drink them. Those are fairies' words, not mine. Those sure are some wise words. This is the kind of drink I'd like to continue serving at my bar. I'll make it a place where people can drop in with ease and where they can feel comfortable getting close to each other's. So that's the style you want to create. It is. I suppose I'll take the loss this time then. I'm sure our judges would agree. Yes. You shouldn't have said it so forcefully, Elaine, dear. Of course. Yeah, you just made the decision for him. And be like, I didn't get any fucking alcohol. Ah, don't get so caught up in the details. Thank you for your cooperation, everyone. I'm grateful for all the help. Why don't you treat you some drinks as a reward? Order anything you'd like. Go on and take a seat wherever. I was hoping to taste those drinks of yours. Too bad, I guess. This is the life, hell. We should try and get free drinks more often. We didn't really do anything to help, though. Why don't we pay for ours? Van, I wanted to offer you my thanks as well. I really appreciate you giving my cute little junior the push she needed. That's nothing. Shino's always had a good head on her shoulders. She just needs some time to get her going. Yes, but you amazed at how few people would be willing to do such a thing? As expected, the man raising the next generation, right, Mr. Manager? I'm not raising them, but I gotta admit, I am used to getting kids back on their feet by now. Hey, at least the kids have stopped showing up at our doorstep. While enjoying their drinks, the group partook in an evening of pleasant chatter. Upon finishing, they said their goodbyes to Bramani and Shino and once again resumed their activities.
Another request complete. Reward deposited.
I don't know, that one's really simple, but I really liked it. I don't know, like spoke to me or something.
My stall has the best dishes around.
Nope, wrong. Come think of it, why did you become a bartender? Wasn't it you who said it was impolite to dig in the lady's secrets? Yeah, that was only because I thought I'd figure out when we were talking to people. I guess I did say that. Well, you see, a long time ago I found myself at a bar after getting my heart broken, and that's where I met a certain bartender. His appearance, his attitude, he was the epitome of class, so I decided I wanted to be just like him. That's wonderful. Got your heart broken? Yes, I did, but it gave me a chance to find my true passion. Anyway, why don't we talk about the rest some other time? Sounds like you already got some ideas for bringing back customers.
Very well. Hello.
An old-fashioned with a new twist.
Thank you.
Alright, I don't know, I just really like that one. But we'll save Bramati and them for later for the main story. So what do we have left? We have Grand Circuit, we have Treon Tower, that's gonna take a while, unless it's deserted. Side End, there was a good number of people. We did Tyrell, we haven't done stations. Okay, so we got Station, Tyrell, or Station, Side End, Treon, Grand Circuit. Okay, so that's probably gonna take 2 videos still. How many people in Grand Circuit?
Let's do this.
Not that many. Okay, never mind. Fuck me. Oh, like, there's only not that many people in the Grand. Where did we like have? Why are so many damn immigrants in my city? These NPCs aren't normally here. Remember that grievance brigade was spitting. There's too many people in the city, man. But all right, we're gonna call it here. Next time we'll you know, keep on doing our thing. Before you know it, we'll be back at the all-you-can-eat slot buffet. Maybe. I mean, maybe the next section's actually good. We'll see. I got my doubts because so far they're 1 for 3 on this act. Where I'll upgrade Celeste to good. After thinking about it, even though I've got some issues with it, I think the little scene with... I liked the Van and Leon being on the run thing, and I like the little scene with Van and Leon, so I think that's enough to bump it up to good, despite some of the other stuff being a little silly at times. But, yeah. I'm Extremes87, stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.